increasing over its domain or it is decreasing over its domain. Selling them.
True.
You're right. With the same preamble.
Hey! Charlie, this school is brilliant. Hey! My son will attend this school at all costs. Hey, let me call Adwa. What? That shock safe. Adwa, listen. Our son will attend this school at all costs.
Send money home.
Listen, I'm sending some more money for him, okay? Right. Oh, right now. You may draw you pieces here. Yeah, okay, right. Tell me my boy.
Help you make the
Nice
most
one.
of your money. Needs, send fire to pay. Charmy to pay.
Jupe Money Transfer. Send money home to family and loved ones from the US and Canada. Download the Jupe app, send money with your school code, and your school gets $20 on your first transaction for any school project of their choice. For your school code and for more information, visit www.jupe.co. Download the app to join the Jupe train. Jupe Money Transfer. Meet a need. Send via Jupe.
Charmy to pay.
From across Africa, they come with dreams. At Academic City, they find purpose.
I am from Nigeria. Studying computer science here has opened my mind to the world of innovation.
As a parent, seeing my daughter thrive at ACT gives me peace of mind.
ACT didn't just teach me skills, it gave me the confidence to lead change.
A world-class faculty, hands-on learning, a campus that inspires bold thinking. Join a community building Africa's future today. Academic City University, educating future-ready leaders.
Ladies and gentlemen, hey. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Be kind of about here, and about here. About here, then that's all. Clap for yourselves. I mean, at least you understood what I said. You are welcome to episode 12 of the Mentorship Sessions. Today will be our second day at Chemu SHTS. And for today, our mentor is Emmanuel, and he will be joining us to talk about our theme. So before I introduce him, the STEM Festival is proudly sponsored by Truster AI, Jupe Money Transfer, GTP, and YFM. And of course, this is a Primetime production. Before we continue, today is the birthday of the managing director of Primetime. Yes, please. So, before I introduce our mentor, could you please help me sing a happy birthday song to her? Her name is Miss Nanekia Mensa Bonsu. So, those of you who have very nice voices, let's go. Happy birthday to you. Oh, let's sing it one more time so that she hears it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to Hip, hip, hip. Hooray! So this is a special birthday message to Miss Nanekia Mensah-Bonsu. We appreciate all your efforts. It is through her that this program is what it is today. So shall we give her a big round of applause? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now let's get right into it. Our mentor for today is Emmanuel Asante. He is a versatile professional combining public health, education, and data systems expertise to drive social impact in Ghana. Currently, he is a project implementation officer with Total Family Health Organization. He has worked with USAID on critical health information systems and successfully increased COVID-19 vaccination uptake across multiple regions through evidence-based community engagement. Come on, this is an amazing achievement. Let's give him a round of applause. So, shall we welcome Emmanuel as he takes us through today's mentorship sessions. Hello, Emmanuel.
Hello.
You're welcome, your audience.
Thank you, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Oh, I can't hear you. Good afternoon, everybody. When I was entering, I was just looking across. The clapping was first 4 rows, this corner, and then here. The rest of you, no clap. Are we tired? Are we hungry? Oh, yes. Are we tired? But we are hungry. Before not eating. Amen. Please put your hands together for yourselves. Okay. So our session today is going to be very interactive. By the grace of God, I have a background in teaching. And so I've been teaching for a while now. The moment I finished SHS, my mother sacked me from the house and then said I should go and teach. So everybody's like, oh, after SHS, I'm going to sleep. Me, I think after 2 weeks, they made me go to some school and then I started teaching. And so after that, you go to university, you come back, you come and teach. So for teaching there, I've been doing it for a while now. And so I'm not really intimidated by young people, but still, I'm a little shy. We will be talking about the various opportunities there are in the STEM field. What does STEM mean? If you look down, I'll call you. What does STEM mean? You are talking about STEM. Is the STEM first? True or false? I can't hear you. Yes, sir. Yes.
STEM means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Good. So science, technology. Please put your hands together for him. Science, technology, engineering, mathematics. These fields are all interconnected. There are various opportunities. There are various opportunities in this field. Our conversation will be a bit random, but it's not random. At the end, we'll see that we'll converge at one point. So my name is Emmanuel Asante. I work with Total Family Health Organization. Before we continue, I would like to thank the producers of this event, Primetime Limited, for this opportunity to interact with young people such as yourself. I have titled this session, The Big Questions. Everybody say the big questions. The big questions. Oh, I can't hear you. The big questions. The big questions. So, first thing that comes into your mind, what are the big questions? Because they are, if I'm saying there are big questions, then it means that there are small questions, true or false? Oh, so what are the big questions? Can anybody try? Can anybody guess? What do you think is a big question? There are not few big questions. There are a lot of big questions. But what do you think is a big question? Anybody here? What do you think is a big question? Is 1 + 1 a big question? Why is it not a big question? Because it's easy to answer. So based on this information, we can infer that a big question is a question that you cannot answer easily. Hey, that one is problematical. Then it means that the big questions are not meant for small people. Not small in size, but small in thinking. So like I said, I work with Total Family Health Organization. We are a social marketing firm, and our job is to increase the adoption of effective and healthy lifestyles. And we do so by two main means. The first thing we do is something we call social behavioral change communication, SBCC, social behavioral change communication. And then the second thing, we sell certain essential health commodities to go along with that social behavioral change communication. So basically what I do is this. We believe that Ghanaians can improve their lifestyles when they adopt certain healthy behaviors. So if we think that brushing your teeth twice a day will help you live long, it is something that we will craft information around, give you that information that if you brush your teeth twice a day, you will live long. We will show you the various ways in which you can brush your teeth. We'll give you all the information about brushing your teeth. That is social behavioral change communication, so that you people will start brushing your teeth well. But then, we know that brushing your teeth involves certain essential commodities. What do you use to brush your teeth? Toothbrush and what? Because if you use only toothbrush, if not brush, you are just hurting yourself. So then it means that we have to provide some form of toothbrush or toothpaste. True or false? So that's the second part of the work. So the first one is what? Social behavioral change communication. We talk about brushing your teeth, oral hygiene, and all that. I'm not saying that's what we do. We can also do that. But then the second one is also providing certain health essential commodities. So we work in areas like maternal and child health, that is mother and child care. So pregnant women, newborn babies. We work in areas like family planning. Who has heard family planning before? Some of you here do family planning. Today they will not lie. So family planning, what is family planning? The definition is in the word. What is family planning? Yes. Those of you who have done it before, what is okay, if not done it before, but you know somebody who has done it before. What is family planning? Basically, you are planning your family. And so everything that has to do with having a healthy family life, with regards to spacing of your children and stuff like that. I've broken it down to make it very basic, but that is basically what family planning is. You are planning your family. And so we provide certain essential health commodities like contraceptives. And then we do effective health communication. So we talk about the need for contraceptives. Because sometimes you are there, you will meet somebody who has been married for 10 years and then they have 10 children. Meaning that every year, one child. The moment you give birth, you recover small one child. And you realize that it is not good for the mother or for the baby. So after baby number 4, you realize that the child looks like, but this is a newborn baby. And so when you know family planning practices, it helps you to space out your children. You understand? So we have contraceptives. I don't want to go there because it will give some people ideas. Then we have water, sanitation, and hygiene. So anything that has to do with water, sanitation, that is proper sanitation in your communities, and then on your body too, and then hygiene. So that's where this one comes in, sanitary parts. And so me, as a man, the first question that comes, why is a guy talking about menstrual hygiene? True or false? When they ask how many of you here have seen pad before, a lot of girls had their hands down. But for your ages, almost 80 to 90% of the ladies here menstruate. True or false? Me, I can talk about menstruation. That you are menstruating, you can't talk about menstruation. But it's not your fault. It's partly because of how society views menstruation. It is something very dirty, or it's a taboo. So we don't talk about menstruation. And it doesn't come from the girls. It comes from the boys. Because if a girl here, and unfortunately for you, your school uniform is white. And so if you have an accident right now, we'll catch you. And if a girl soils herself right now, the people who laugh at her are the boys. True or false? How many of me false? Hey, we've been boys before. Even when you've not soiled yourself, but they are laughing at you, then you are soiling yourself. So how many of you here have experienced something like that? Where somebody, hey, if you're a boy and you raise your hand, I beg. Where somebody made you feel uncomfortable because you had your period. If we come and open your bag right now and we see pad, a boy will raise it and then start waving it like it's some contraband goods. But it's a healthy part of human behavior. If a woman is menstruating, means she can give birth. Meaning that all of you here are products of non-menstruated eggs. Because if your mother had menstruated you, you wouldn't have been born. True or false? Hey, I'm hearing false from the girls. Or I'm making you uncomfortable. You can't be uncomfortable because it's a natural part of life. And so these are things that we talk about. I'll move quickly. I just wanted to give you an introduction. So I work with Total Family. One of our products is Secure Sanitary Pad. And if you come to our office, if you look behind there, there's a gentleman wearing Secure Sanitary Pad t-shirt. It's mostly the men who are doing the menstrual hygiene talk. Because we want male involvement. There are certain parts of Ghana. We visited areas where when a girl is menstruating, she stays in a different house. You are not allowed to use the same bucket. You are not allowed to cook. And so you go, the man, when his wife is menstruating, he won't eat the wife's food because she's menstruating. She's dirty. It's not true. So we want to break some of these barriers. That's why we are doing the work that we do. But in order for us to do the work that we do, we have to ask certain big questions. Our information has to be evidence-based. You can't just do anything. Now, I'll be sharing a few principles with you that will help you in your work in this life. The first principle that I want to share with you is the principle of causality. Everybody say causality. Causality is spelled C-A-U-S-A-L-I-T-Y. Causality. You see, you can break the cause from inside. It means that what? Nothing just happens. There's cause and there's effect. Nothing just happens in this life. Nobody just chops first in class. True or false? Yes, there are some people who don't learn, but even they cry, they don't just chop first. Because they have to get the information. Some people are there, they don't learn naturally. Yeah, some of us, we didn't learn, but we're passing exams. But some of you learn, but you are still struggling. Cause and effect. So even those who don't learn, what the teacher teaches is what they recollect. They don't manufacture the information in their brain. There is cause and there is effect. You understand? So you have to understand that for a young person, when it comes to navigating your life, nothing just happens. You won't just fall into a career. You won't just discover. You will discover certain things on accident. A lot of things were discovered by accident, but it doesn't mean that they were just there and they fell inside. Isaac Newton was sitting under an apple tree. An apple fell on his head, and then he started asking questions. Started asking certain big questions. So there was cause and effect. And then what was the principle that Isaac Newton came up with? This is science class. This is not general class. You see? No, so what did the apple help him to discover? I can't hear you. I'm hearing kinetic energy. Hey. Wait, how many Form 1s are here? Form 1, but okay, Form 2s. And Form 2s are at home. Form 3s. Form 3s are in white. You are the greenhorns. Okay. No, but the apple caused Isaac Newton to discover what? Newton's there. Hey. Force of gravity. Good. And then there are also certain laws of motion. What's the first law of motion? I did general art. What's the first law of motion? Yes. What is inertia?
Newton's first law of motion states that an object continues to be at rest or uniform motion unless an external force acts on it.
Please put your hands together for NS. So also known as the law of inertia. Good. So there's cause and then there's effect. If you are going to navigate this life successfully, there is cause and then there is effect. And that is where the big questions come in. And the big questions, they are not big, but they will require that you sit down and then you think. And that is what a lot of us young people, we don't like doing. Because we talk about AI, we talk about data science, we talk about prompts. All those things require some level of thinking. How many of you have used ChatGPT before? And it gave you the answer you were looking for. See, ChatGPT is good though, but if you don't know how to use ChatGPT, you just generate rubbish. Because the information that you are looking for, there is a certain prompt that you have to put in before you get the information you are looking for. And you have to know how to craft the prompt. But many of us, we say, oh, ChatGPT there. All you have to, it's like this way chocolate drink. All you have to put in is the information, you get the answer. No. You have to know how to craft the information. And so that is where the cause and effect comes in. Sit down, think, okay, this is the information I am looking for. How do I get it? And so even though it makes the information generation easy, you have to know how to craft your prompts. Good. So that's the first principle, cause and effect. Now, the second thing that I want you to understand is that there was a man of God called Miles Monroe. Miles Monroe, M-Y-L-E-S, M-U-N-R-O-E. He said something. He was a man of God and he was a motivational speaker. He said something that if the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. That's the second thing I want you to know. If you don't know the purpose of the things you are doing, abuse is inevitable. If you don't know why you are doing the things you are doing, you abuse it. Some of you here have boyfriends and girlfriends. True or false? False. Everybody will say false, but we know that you have boyfriends and girlfriends. If you lie to yourself. Why are you in a relationship? If you are not afraid, those of you who have boyfriends, why are you in a relationship? You say, no, maybe you know somebody in a relationship. It doesn't mean you are in a relationship. I beg. Why are you in a relationship? You say, oh, or why do people enter relationships? So that it won't be, yes. What? Decision making.
Don't ask for explanation.
Oh, I won't ask for it. Okay, no problem. Yes. Decision making. That's why you are in a relationship. No, not you. But that's why people enter relationship. What kind of decisions? Yeah, you want to give an answer? Yes.
That's why I enter.
Please talk into the mic. They want to hear you. You say?
For companionship and financial support.
For companionship and financial support. Let's break it down. Please, what's your name?
Gideon Tamaklu.
Okay?
Gideon
Tamaklu.
Gideon.
Yes. You won't have the same name. No, won't have the same name. You won't come with you. So, for companionship. So, those of us who are not in relationships, we don't have companions. No, does that mean that if you are here and you are not in a relationship, you don't have a companion? Okay, another person. Yes.
Mentorship.
Again. Mentorship. Hey, I beg you. Yes, there's someone here. So you enter a relationship for mentorship. Okay. There's some, yeah.
To please friends.
Okay. So we have companionship, financial support, So this mentorship session, somebody will live here with a boyfriend. Amen. That's why we are here. That's what he's saying. Yes. Gideon. Yes. What do you mean by financial support? So the girl will So the girl will give you money.
Yes. We will try to
use the microphone.
Like you support me as I support her financially. And say last one. The last one. Another point.
No.
To multiply.
To what? To multiply in SHS. No, I'm talking about SHS.
Sorry.
No, so if you are talking about SHS level, the first 2 points you made, the companionship and financial support, is it still valid? It's not valid, but companionship is valid. Okay. Thank you, Gideon. So you see, if we have to understand that if you don't know the purpose for which you are doing the things, you inevitably abuse it. So some of you here have boyfriends and girlfriends. You don't know why you are in the relationship. Companionship, you don't need to have a boyfriend to have a companion. You can be friends with a guy. You can be friends with a lady. You don't need to be in a relationship. It just complicates things. You don't know why you're in a relationship. Okay, let me go and escort you to your house. Oh, you are going just like that. What do you want? Oh, can I get a hug? Then you start from there. The next time, oh, can I get a peg? Then you give. No, in school they'll catch you, but at home. Then after peg, oh, what else? What else can we try? So we start from peg. Then after that, Oh, what else? So you see, you don't know you don't know why you're in the relationship, and so you are just trying things before you realize you have multiplied, and that's SHS level. You say, no, I'm not saying now, but I'm saying some people multiply. You ask the girl what happened, he says the devil, but the devil was not there. So you don't know the purpose for the relationship, and so you are trying so many things, and you get yourself, how can you be 20? No. How can you be 17 years and you are saying that all men are trash? Hey, you that you cannot vote, you don't have driver's license, but you are saying that men are trash. You see, because you didn't know the purpose, you abused it, and inevitably you got hurt. And so now you have certain mindsets about men, about women. Hey, women are gold diggers. Now, where they are here or buy a gold digger, how much do you have? You understand? So know the purpose. People are there, they'll enter relationship, they'll go through, they marry, they born, they are going on with their lives. But you, when you read John chapter 4 verse 8, it says you have had 5 husbands. By the age of 16 years, your boyfriends bear 5. And all of them is not your fault. But after a while, you should see that there's something you two are doing that is making you get 5 or 6 boyfriends. Because nothing just happens. You didn't wake up in a relationship. Let's come back before we enter that side. But the first principle was principle of causality. Second thing, if you don't know the purpose of a thing, abuse is inevitable. Now we are talking about we are talking about the various career paths in STEM. When you talk about menstrual hygiene, that is biology under science. So we discovered that when a woman menstruates, there is a periodic flow of blood. Now that blood comes out through her reproductive organ. We are still doing biology. But then we realize that you can't be walking about and then blood is just flowing on you or you are soiling your dress. So there has to be a way for you to capture or keep the blood for hygiene purposes. And so someone sat down and thought and said, how do we do this? They said, oh, then you can put something there. And so in the olden days, they have something they call, I don't know if it's amonsin or say amoasin. They have that one, but you realize that those ones were not too hygienic, and so they were causing problems. So people started thinking and asking big questions, and through that, they were able to develop something called a sanitary pad because of the big questions that they asked. Now, for the sanitary pad, for our sanitary pad, there's something inside called a super absorbent polymer. For those of you who are in Form 3, you've done polymers. True or false? It's It's under chemistry. Is it a siren? It's time for what? Closing. Oh, okay. Then we've closed. So we'll continue. We've not closed the session. Who has closed? Okay. No problem. So the polymer, what the super absorbent polymer does is that it's able to absorb fluid or liquid or water, and so it can keep the blood flow. Instead of letting it run down your leg or soiling your dress, it sticks in the pad. And then, because of that, you won't soil yourself. You are more confident. So all these little things came about as a result of certain big questions. And as a young person, as a young STEM practitioner, you are supposed to ask the big questions. What are these big questions? The first big question you ask is what? Is it a big question? Is it a big question? What? WHAT is a very big question. Because a lot of you can answer what? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Gideon, what are you doing here?
I'm on a mentorship session.
Yeah, then the next question. Why are you here?
To learn.
To learn?
Yes.
Are you here?
Yes.
Why? Why are you learning? No. No, why are you learning? What's the point? Because there has to be a point. Why are we here?
Sir, I'm learning.
Uh-huh.
Gain knowledge.
Why? Why?
I said because I'm interested in it.
Why are you interested? Or it's not a proper question? No, please put your hands together for Gideon. No, I'm not asking him. These are questions that you ask yourself. Why? So if we ask you right now, what work do you want to do in future? Say, I want to be a doctor. Why? Because there's money inside. Are you sure? That's what you think. The doctors are running away from Ghana. You are here, you want to be a doctor. Or, Gideon, you can sit down. Thank you. Or, what do you want to do? Oh, I want to be astronomical at the something. Why? Because you have to be able to answer the questions. When you're able to answer the questions, when the tough times come, you know why you are doing the things you are doing. You said you wanted to do science, and now the results are coming, you are not seeing top. So if you know why you are doing the science, it will motivate you, because passion is not enough. You need discipline. Because sometimes you are passionate, but then there's no discipline. And so because times will come when things are difficult, the exams are coming, and you are getting F's in chains. And so why are you doing the course? Because your mother said do it. What if you grow up and your mother is not there again? A lot of people who don't go to church is because when they grew up, they realized that if I don't go to church, nobody will do me anything. When you are young, and let's say you stay in your father's house, your father is a pastor, you can't say you won't go to church. He said, this house, we go to church every Sunday. Now, you are in university. Nobody can call you. You don't go to church because you don't know why you are going to church. You are going because your mother said go. You understand? So if you know why you are doing the things that you are doing, when times come and you are in a certain difficulty or a certain fix, you'll be able to go back to the reason why you were doing it. And then you can continue along the journey. Passion there, when it comes, is very fiery. But when difficult times come, it is discipline that will keep you. So you are doing a course, chemistry. How many of you struggle with chemistry? Why are you doing chemistry then? No, maybe if you like, okay, can you answer the question? Okay, what do you want to do in future? What do you want to do in future?
The future is bright.
The future is bright. That's what you That's what you want to do in future. The future is bright. No, it's fine. So let's pay attention. I'm building a certain point. So maybe you are here, you want to become a pharmacist. And when you ask what I want to do, you say I want to become a pharmacist. Good. Then the next question, why? Because maybe my mom was sick and we couldn't get any medication, blah, blah, blah. So that is the why. That is the motivation. Then the next question is, how do you become a pharmacist? Oh, if you do, then you ask, how do you become a pharmacist? What's the path that you have to take? Do you learn econs and then geography to become a pharmacist? So the how will show you the steps to take. What are the courses? You say you want to become a pharmacist, but you are going to the School of Performing Arts. How? Why? Where? It doesn't make sense. Nothing just happens. So you won't be in the School of Performing Arts dancing, and then in 4 years you come out with a pharmacy degree. No, but that's how some of you are behaving. You are there, you are not going to class, you are not learning, but you're expecting that the worst you can get 8 A's because the chief examiner is your father. So how? Okay, if you want to become a pharmacist, you have to do biology, chemistry, physics, elective math. Then what are some of so then you come back to another what question. What are some of the courses you take in pharmacy? You do anatomy, you do physiology, you do biochemistry, you do pharmacognosy, so you start reading about it. Then where do they do pharmacy? You can't go to a TVET institution and want to do pharmacy because it's technical vocational education and training. They do technical stuff there. They don't do pharmacy unless you are going to use hammer and nails to formulate para. But you can use hammer to do accreditation. Do you know that? You don't know. You see, that one is chemistry. But then, where you become a pharmacist, then you know that this is where I'm going. Then the next question is, Who can help you do it? So that's where the mentors come in. You meet a pharmacist. Oh, I did pharmacy. Then you ask them these questions. How did you do the pharmacy? This is the path I took. Now, the paths are not very different. Nobody will do a pharmacy degree and end up being a pilot. It didn't just happen. So I started from pharmacy school, but I decided to divert and do aerospace engineering. That's how I became a pharmacist. So they know the big questions. Young people, we don't like asking the big questions because the big questions require you to think, and we don't like thinking because thinking is like sitting in front of a mirror. You will see your true state, and most of us don't like what we see, and so we pretend like what we are seeing is not what we are seeing, and we'll surround ourselves with people who will lie to us. And normally, no, I won't say this, but certain groups of people lie to themselves. Oh, is this dress nice? Oh my God, it's so nice. Clacky and trunk one. Always lying to each other. You go on social media, you see that the dress is wearing, it's not nice. Go to the comment section. They are lying. Hey, who is your tailor? Why are you? And you ate. You didn't eat. You are lying. So sometimes you need people who will tell you the truth. You say you want to become a doctor, but you don't like biology. How is that possible? You want to do IT, but you don't know how to use a computer. The other day, I saw it's okay. Let's come back. I don't want to say some things. But what you use the computer for is some other stuff. But you want to do computer engineering. Nothing just happens. You should be able to also defend. Some of you here, you find it difficult because your parents are difficult people. When you say you want to do this, they'll ask you why. And you see what I was doing to Gideon. That's what my father did to me some time ago. So my phone was fault, university. And I told him that, oh, Daddy, I need a phone. I said, go and look for a phone and come and show me the phone you want. And then we'll discuss it. And I went, opened the newspaper, and then I saw a certain phone, Sony Xperia. How many of you know of Sony Xperia? All you know is iPhone and then Samsung Galaxy 20. Sony Xperia is a very wonderful Android phone. Saw it, went to show it to my father. This is the phone I want to buy. It was about 700 Ghana. Back then, 700 Ghana was money. And he said that, why this phone? How would this phone help your academics? What does the phone do? Why should I pay? Some printed question, like, Papa, nothing. Phone can you papa so you sooner? That's a project defense. So many questions. What's the point? So I couldn't define like Charlie, it's okay. And then I gathered money and then I went to buy another phone. Because I couldn't defend the choice I had made. Most of you here, career path. Why do you want to do the things that you want to do? Now let me give you a few clues. What are the things that you are passionate about? You are here. You are passionate about mathematics. You are passionate about science. You are passionate about computers. So what are the opportunities in those areas? Then again, what are your strengths? Second thing, what are your weaknesses? Knowing your weaknesses helps you to eliminate the areas that you know that you will not function well in. If you are here, you want to become a doctor, and you are afraid of blood. Eesh. Maybe your own is a doctor of a PhD or something. You are here, you want to be a gynecologist, but you are afraid of girls. How will you talk to your patients? So what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Now, I came from a general arts background. I did economics in SHS. So my electives were economics, e-math, social studies is their core subject, history, and then geography. But I always had a passion for people. I said, I want to become a doctor. But where I'm working, they said, doctor, there is no tracker over there, true of us. So some way, somehow, I couldn't do it. But then, because of that, I don't know, for national service. So in university, I did economics as my major. National service, I ended up in a hospital. I did my national service in Ridge Hospital, and I was posted to. I thought they would take me to accounts because accounts there is mass, but that's not the whole point. Me, I didn't even know what accounts was about. I thought accounts was like economics or the sikano yenyana kakrakra, because that's what that's what comes into your mind when you hear accounts. Small, let's budget our money. Economics in our minds is budget, but it goes beyond budget. Accounts has to do with everything. Ends and scarce means. The ends are the wants, the things that you want. There are so many. So ends are limitless, but the means are few. The means refers to the resources. So you are coming to school, they're giving you 200 cedis. The budget you have is 5,000 Ghana. How do you balance it? So accounts will teach you how to balance those things. But let's come back. Now when you enter the hospital, there's a certain department called the records department. So when you enter, it's a Koji folder. How many of you have been to a hospital before? Hey, some of you are here, you've never been sick. Charlie, you have to come so that you pray for us. But you see, right now, I even have a code. So you enter, you have the records department. You go, they'll take your bio data, your name, where you stay, all those things. Then they'll move you to the next station. They'll take your vitals, BP, they'll check your weight. What else? What? Your temperature, your BP. Some people do check your sugar level based on your age. Based on that, then they ask you, "Oh, DNL, so my Primetime." Okay, then they'll send you to the Primetime doctor. So you and the Primetime doctor will go and sit down, have a conversation, and then the Primetime doctor will tell you, "Go and do this test or do this." Or if there's no test, they'll tell you that take this medicine. Then you take it, you go to the pharmacy, then they'll give you medicine, then you go home. That's how a typical hospital works. There are more intricate things. But then, so when I was in the records department. When I went there, they said they've changed the name. It's Health Information Management. Same thing, but now we've computerized it. Now, back then, you carry your records book, walk with your folder, carry it. But now you enter a hospital, it's paperless. So they'll enter all your information in the computer. Then they'll tell you to go and pay. You pay, they'll give you a receipt. They'll enter the receipt into the system. Then they'll move you to Vitals. They'll enter it under your name, move you to the doctor. So you will not hold any book, but they have all your information. Then they move you, you go to the lab, your name is already there. They'll enter your name, they'll give you an ID number. Then you from the lab, you go back to the doctor, check the results, give you medicine, go to the pharmacy. So throughout the pharmacy, throughout the hospital, there is no paper. And it helps because if every week you are getting 500 new patients, it means that every week you have to print 500 new books. And some people come, I can't find my folder, you have to give him a new one. But for computer, it's all in the cloud, it's all in the network. You understand? So I was like, even though I didn't do science in the general sense, this is something that I can also do. So then a passion for health information management. So I decided to go back to school, even though I did the course. So I did the course known as Management Information Systems. And because I didn't do IT in my undergrad, I had to do a postgraduate diploma first, and now I'm doing my master's. I'm almost done. And so I'm working in the health field. But I didn't do anything health related. You understand? So there are so many opportunities. The Ghanaian system sometimes keeps us in a straitjacket. If you start along the arts path, you can't divert into science. But there are so many things. Now, because of the advent of the internet, these are the best of times. These are the worst of times. Because information, somebody can be in the house, not go to school, and then still have the same information that you are going to school have. Because of AI, because of the internet, because of search engines. You understand? And so, now, there are even certain places where the health information is centralized. And so, in Ghana, you are still working on it. If you go to Kolebu, you finish seeing the doctor. Next time you go to Ridge Hospital, they can pull your information. We haven't reached there yet. But it is a field that people can explore. So you look at what the problems are, see how you can solve them. When we were going to do the sanitary pad, we didn't just say that we want to do pad, because there are already pads in the market. True or false? Oh, the girls, are you shy? There are already pads in the market. True or false? Good. So we decided that no. What do ladies require when they are looking for sanitary pads? So that's a big question. What are you looking for in a pad? Can you answer? Or you are shy? You are shy? Oh, yes. Comfort, true or false? Security, true or false? Absorbability. Or because you want a part that can absorb. Then what again? Mint. Wings, that's the security part. Mint has to do with comfort because it gives a soothing feel. And so you ask these questions, and then we start from the biologist. You go, you ask, how does menstruation work? What comes out? Then they'll give you the information. Then from there, you move to who? The materials engineer. We want to design something that has wings, that is comfortable, that can absorb. So the absorbability, you talk to a chemist, somebody who did chemistry, because the super absorbent polymer has to do with chemistry and then chemical science, chemical engineering. So a lot of people come together and then they solve the problem. So it all started from a simple question: how do we help ladies with menstruation? You understand? We didn't just get up one day and say that I want to do pad. There was a question that was asked: how do you help ladies with menstruation? And so if you are going to make any form of impact, the big questions are there. What? What do you want to do? Why do you want to do it? Where can you do it? How do you do it? Who will help you do it? And when can you do it? These are the 6 questions. I started talking about the things that you need. You have to also be inquisitive. If you don't like asking questions, you can't be in the STEM field. You understand? If you don't like asking questions, you can't do STEM, because it is only questions that will generate answers. Then also know who you are. Who has heard of temperament before? Hey. Temperament basically has to do with how you behave or why you act the way you do. You realize that some people they are very loud. Some people they are very quiet. You have introverts and then extroverts. The way you are will determine how you live. Some people are there, they talk anyhow. They are very loud. They are always shouting. Extroverts. They are probably sanguine, because sanguines are always making noise. How do you make the sanguine life work for you? You cannot be a shy person and say that you want to become a wedding MC in future or a content creator. It will be difficult. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it will be difficult because you have to engage the people. And if you come like, oh, put your hands together. Oh, won't you clap? Oh, clap here. Oh, clap. You can't command that attention. You understand? So know who you are. Then know the field, because the type of person you are will also guide you back to the medicine conversation. Maybe you want to become a doctor. You are extroverted. You like jumping around. Oh, okay. I like playing with children. You can do pediatrics. So know what your strengths are. Know what your weaknesses are. This one will help you to be able to defend why you went to enter into certain fields. Because people will always ask you why. And if you can't defend it, then you get upset. But you have to know why you are doing the things that you are doing. Please, so far, have I lost anybody? Have I lost anybody? I'm ending. The big questions will help you to make the right choices. Because everything that you do, you will have to live with the consequences. Every career choice that you take, some choices will take you longer. You have to know what the cost is. If you want to become a cardiothoracic surgeon, it involves about 10 to 12 years of medical training. Because after you have finished the 6 years of medical school, you have to do another 6 years of specialization, do primaries, do this, do that. Know what it involves. If you want to become a medical doctor and you say you don't want to go to school for more than 2 years, forget it. It will help you with the frustration so that you don't get frustrated along the way. You want to become a pilot, but you don't like heights. Hey. So how will you fly the plane? The spirit. You understand? You want to do computer science, computer engineering. You don't like sitting down to code or write code. Hey. You are in the STEM field and you don't like the M in STEM. You don't like maths. What are you doing here? You are here. Sometimes you have to know why. Because for a field like engineering, it is a male-dominated field. And sometimes for ladies, they'll try and intimidate you. But if you say you want to become a civil engineer, anybody who asks you should be able to defend it like, yes, this is why I want to become a civil engineer. You understand? I want to encourage someone so that you don't let anybody discourage you. You say, you bet me, I say, I met me. It's a civil engineer, they all swab blocks. It's not true. If you know what civil engineering is about, you not let anybody lie to you that civil engineering is about mixing concrete. That's not what civil engineering is about. So if you are, and finally, for some of you here, you can do a lot of things. Maybe you are like me. You can do a lot of things. So it makes you confused. Because today you want to do this, tomorrow you want to do that, and you don't know where to start from. Where are you now? Start from there. Then the questions that I ask you, what can you do? Maybe you can do 10 things. Write down all those 10 things. And then look at what your priorities are. What are the things that bring you the greatest joy? Because even though you can do a lot of things, there are some things that you know that you don't want to do, even though you can do it. So you are here, you want to dance. You can dance. Write it down. I can dance. How can the dancing help you in future? You understand? Where I work, my boss is a pharmacist, but he hasn't practiced pharmacy in close to 20 years. Because even though he does pharmacy, he has other passions. He wrote down the things that he wanted to do. Like, I want to help people. So he entered into the development field, started working with USAID. And that's where they do implementation of certain health projects. So he doesn't sell medicine conventionally, but he's still making his pharmacy work for him. You understand? I'll give you a story. So, how many of you know ebony condoms? Thank you. How many of you know ebony condoms? Oh, hey, why are you lying? How many of you know ebony condoms? Thank you. So, where we work, we are the owners of ebony condoms. All the things that I said, you didn't clap. Make a condom, your bones. So you ask yourself, how do you produce condoms? What's the purpose of condoms? It don't just come and say that a rubber anti Debbie. It goes through certain scientific processes. If you understand the purpose of condoms, you know that you don't just sit there and say that you wear condom. It went through a lot of processes. It took about 2 years before that product came onto the market. Because he understood that what do we want to do for people? Who is our target audience? Why are we doing these things? Based on these questions, we're able to answer. So for those of you who have a lot of things they can do, write down all the things that you can do. Write down the things that you are passionate about. Write down the things that you cannot do. Then we start eliminating. So that you don't enter into a field you do not like. And 5-10 years down the line, you are very, very discontent with your job. You can make $1 million. If you don't like your job, you won't go. Because there has to be some form of passion for the things that you are doing. You understand? So ladies and gentlemen, I came here to present you the big questions. What are those big questions? I can hear. I'm here. So what? Everybody, what? Why? Where? When? Who? And how? Good. So if you're able to answer these 6 big questions, it will help you. For those of you who are going to write WASI, what do you want to do? Why do you want to do it? Where can you do it? Who can help you get there? When should you start preparing for the course? And then what? What's the last question? How will you get there? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of my short presentation. Thank you for having me.
Hey, Ima. Me, I was listening. No, I was enjoying the session. Did you? Did you enjoy the sessions? Because for me, I enjoyed it. I was actually pleasantly surprised as well. So if you have questions, kindly raise your hand and then we'll come to you. Questions?
The lady in the spirit.
Okay, so my first question.
Hey, how many questions?
Okay, so my first question is, you said where and when. So what if you have a place in mind? Let's say maybe you want to further in a university, UCC, but yet you don't have, maybe financially unstable, or maybe you don't have the best support you need to get. What are you going to do about that?
So then the same big questions come in. So she knows where, but she doesn't know how. So you can always, the beauty about STEM, not just science, it encourages research, it encourages questions. Are there any scholarship schemes? Because some people are in Ghana that go to school on scholarship. What qualifies somebody to get a scholarship? Ask these questions. Where will you get the information? So you can go online. Oh, this is what I want to do. And that's the prompt for AI. I want to attend UCC to pursue this course. My parents do not have the wherewithal to help me. How do I go without getting money? They'll tell you, oh, scholarship scheme, or you get a job. So then the when comes in. So if I'm saying that I want to go, but I don't have the money now, and I'm saying that, okay, then I can get a job, then I will go after a year. That's a when. You understand? So asking the big questions helps you to have a plan, and it helps you to implement the plan. Because if you don't know, you'll be sitting there hoping that money will fall from the sky into your lap so that you go to school, but money will never fall from the sky. Please, have I answered you?
Any more questions?
She said 2 questions. So.
Okay, please, my last question. The elder people, let's say our big brothers, one of them told me that in life, let's say maybe I'm doing science, and maybe I go to the university, I further in pharmacy and all that. But for national service, I'll be placed at Kapoa. Maybe doing...
You place where?
Kapoa. Maybe like
Kapoa.
The place that is not in line with what I want to do. But later on, you are now looking for a job that will pay. So he told me that in life, school... you go to school because you need a certificate, not that you want to further in what you want to have. So I want to ask that, is it true, or maybe there is a way this can come? Okay,
so to a large extent. But if you say it like that, some of you will come and say that's a paper and whatever happens will happen. No. Education gives you, now what education does is that it gives you a base to be able to pursue whatever dreams you have. Maybe you are here and you say you want to become a caterer in future. What does catering have to do with the course that you are doing? True or false? All you need is that they sign and fire, and you cook and sell. On your enisono, that's how you do it. But there are so many ways that the things that you are learning can help you, because mathematics will help you to do some form of accounting. And so it's not just about the paper. The information you are gaining, how can it help you in the field that you want to pursue? So, and one beauty of national service is that it doesn't necessarily mean that that's where you'll be for life. Sometimes it helps you to eliminate what you don't want to do. Because wherever you are in life, there is something that you will learn. Wherever you find yourself in life, there's something that you will learn. Whether you wanted to be there or not, there's something that you will learn. Maybe you will learn that this is not what I want to do. It's something that you have learned. You understand? The lessons are not always positive. Sometimes they are also negative lessons. You are unlearning certain things. And so, if you have come and then where you are going is not where you want to go, what information have you picked from there, and how can it help you? So that you do not psych your mind that, oh, this is not what I wanted to do, so I won't do it. Like I said, passion is good, but it is discipline that will keep you going. You've had a lot of you boys here watch football, true or false? There are a lot of young footballers who have messed up their careers because they were not... I see somebody talking. Hey, they did not have the discipline. I want to mention some players' name, but I'll get case. I'm a United fan. Meme O. Hey, Barca fans are talking. You. So there are so many young players that have come and they have been touted as the next Messi, the next Cristiano Ronaldo. And in 2-3 years, you don't know where their career is. Because even though they had the passion, they didn't have the discipline. They are not going for training. they are not playing well. And when you talk, they get upset. After 2 years, they will sell you to some team in Saudi Arabia, Uzbekistan. So, you see, the Ghana Premier League, you can still get. So, the passion might not be there, but the discipline has to be there. You understand? So, even if the school is just for the certificate, do it diligently with all your strength. Get the information. It doesn't kill you to get the information. And then, in future, one way or the other, you will pick something. Maybe you came to school, you didn't learn anything, but you met certain people. It will teach you how to live with people. You understand? Some people here, they didn't like their SHS experience because they didn't like the course. But at least you met one or two people who will teach you. All the difficult people, they will teach you how to live with difficult people. You are lucky. Those of us who attended boys' schools, we didn't meet girls until after SHS. And so we don't know. Because boys' school, if you like, and you bath. I'm not saying we don't bath. But nobody will force you to bath. But for mixed school, you have to bath because girls are here. You understand? So there's learning and non-learning. Have I answered your question? Please, any more questions? Yes, please.
All right, sir. Sir, please, my question is, how do I balance talent and then education? Because people make it with their talent. Some you have to go to school and then go and learn. So how do I balance the two? Which one is more important? Or are they equally important? Or
Talent and education. What kind of talent?
Like, let's say you are talented in football. You can follow football and then make a lot of money. As compared to like someone who come to class and then be learning science, become a doctor, you are not making anything correct. Like, like, as in, that's where I'm trying to get to. So which one is more important, or are they all equal?
So why do you want to become a footballer?
Sir, I was using that as an example.
No, I'm just asking, why do you want to become a footballer?
Sir, I don't have passion for football.
Oh, yes. Okay, no problem. So the reason why I'm asking is that, like I said, the big questions. If you know why you want to do the things that you want to do, it will help you. Maybe you want to become a footballer because of money. So you know that this is why I want to become a footballer, because of money. Then you won't take your academics seriously. But you forget that the football career is how many years? If you are in the English Premier League and you play well, you can do how many years? 12 years, 12 good years. You try, then after 30, you go to Saudi or Qatar, you play 3 years, they'll pay you $1 million a month. But if you do not have the education to manage finances, there are so many talented footballers who are paupers because they thought that the money was coming. So they didn't learn anything about financial management. They didn't learn anything about how to work with people. In a few years, all the money is finished. So I won't say that talent is more important or academics is more important. What are your priorities? The two are necessary. But talent and discipline. Discipline will keep you in the places that you don't like. Because you know that even though I don't want to do this, I have to do it for my future's sake. So you have to be discipline is not nice. Because most of you here, if we left you, you won't come for this session. You are afraid that they will catch you and lash you. That's why you are here. Because some of you are standing and some of you came. Oh, say, please, I'm going. Say, go and sit down. When he tells you, oh, he left. And then they left. But if you are disciplined and you have a certain understanding, you realize that talent is good. And then the academics also is good. So it has to be both of them. But you have to ask your questions so that you know which one is more important. But whatever is less important, you still have to make sure that you are catering for it. Any more questions? Any more questions?
Are we all satisfied? Oh, you have a question? Are you sure?
Yes. Someone.
Okay. Good evening. Okay, so I wasn't here yesterday, but I came and saw the things around, and then today I came in late, but I heard you say some things. But I want to ask that how can I win the 30,000 Ghana cedis?
I will help you answer that.
No, it's a big question.
Yes, it is.
What was the question there? How can he win the 30,000? That one I can't answer. I'm here for a mentorship session. So.
Please, is that all the questions? Do we have any other person? Okay. So Ima, stand by. When I'm asking my questions, you help me answer. So for the 30,000, I wanted to say it after, but as you brought it up, let me just say it. Yesterday I mentioned Truster AI. They are one of our sponsors for the STEM Festival. Come on, give them a round of applause. They have done well. So Truster AI is an AI platform built by a Ghanaian. And as students, it is tailored to your advantage. The how is it tailored to your advantage? So Truster AI, as students, especially even as teachers, if you sign up to the app, right, just like the ChatGPT and other AI platforms out there, Truster AI helps you have direct access to questions, or if you have a question, the answers it will give you, it's from your GES curriculum, and it is from WAEC. So these are questions that is tailored to you. So whatever you are being taught in the classroom, if you are given a question in the classroom and you don't understand, you can go to Truster AI, you Google it, you introduce yourself, I am a student of so and so and all that. And so the 30,000, it's about joining the community on Truster AI. So your school like this, Chemu SHTS, if you go to the Truster AI app or their website and you search Chemu SHTS, there's a community for you. You join by signing up. When you join the community, after some time, the school with the largest community is going to win the 30,000 cedis with the other prizes, listed below. You can see down there. The school with the second highest number of communities will have 20,000, and then the third highest 10,000. So that is how you win the 30,000. So you just have to sign up to the app and join. It's free. You are not paying for anything. All you need is all of you have email accounts, don't you? You all have email. You just sign up with your email account and then you join. That's all. Very simple. And as students, it will also help you with your assignments and all. There's an AI agent for Chemu SHTS alone. So that is your AI agent for Chemu SHTS. If you go to the Chemu AI agent on the Truster AI app, whatever you need, whatever questions you may have, it will assist you. Okay, are we good? Are you okay? So now you know how to win the 30,000. So go and spread the word. Tell your friends to join the community, because the more students that join the community, the higher your chances of winning the 30,000. And you can use it for amazing things for your school.
Please, when is the promotion ending?
Well, for now, they haven't placed the deadline yet, so it's still running.
Okay.
So
but for this year?
They will announce it, but for now, it is still running.
All right, thank you very much.
All right. Any more questions? Well, now, as we do it, it is my time for my questions. Anyway, when Emmanuel was doing his presentation, he made a quote by a popular, person. So I need you to give me the quote and who said the quote. I think I saw your hand first. I saw her hand first. No, the voice at the back, what did you say? You want us to give you a chance. You finish.
So the quote is by Miles Moron, and it says, if a purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is not inevitable.
Ima, is he correct? No. Give it to someone at the back. And please, the pronunciation of the name is also correct. It's not Moron. It's Monroe.
you put there. You put something there that's not supposed to be there.
All right.
It changes the meaning.
The person who said it was Miles Morris or Morris.
I literally just mentioned that.
Monroe. And then what he said is, if you don't know the purpose of a thing, abuse is inevitable.
Should we give it to him? I'm not asking you. I'm asking the person that made the code.
Yes.
Ima, should we give it to him? Ima said we should give it to him. So give him a round of applause.
Wait. Let her try. I want to see. Those, I think him or I thought it was her. Who wants to? No,
Wait,
she.
Is there another person that wants to try it? Another person? Okay.
The quote was by Miles Morrow.
You see?
And then the quote says, if you don't know the purpose of a thing, abuse is inevitable.
Ima, should we give it to him?
It's the same thing that he said.
Is it? See, go there. Go to that side.
No,
He said, if the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable.
Can you repeat it?
If the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable.
By who?
Miles Monroe. It's not inevitable.
Monroe.
Mm-hmm. No, you said abuse is not inevitable.
Abuse? That's what it is.
No, she said abuse is not inevitable. Oh.
Say for the last time. I want you to hear.
She put not there.
So I want you to repeat it for the last time, okay? And mention the name too.
So the name is Miles Monroe. And he said, if the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable.
Is she right?
Yes. The three of them. So the three of them got it right, but she used the exact wording.
I was looking for exact wording, so she got it. Okay, my next question. I mentioned, when I was introducing him, I mentioned his full name and where he works.
The kid go talk about Nicono.
His name is Emmanuel Asante, and he works with Total Family Health Organization.
Sorry, can you repeat it?
He works with Total Family Health Organization.
And his name?
Emmanuel Asante.
Come on, give it up for it. My next question. People. Okay. Ima mentioned the electives he did at school. I need somebody to mention all the electives because he mentioned it. He mentioned all of it.
He did economics, e-maths, history and geography.
Sorry?
Economics, elective maths, history and geography.
Ima, is he right?
Yes.
Now, the next prizes are sanitary pads from where Ima works. What do you mean, oh? Are you telling me that you will use it? For the girls? So, When Ima was doing his presentation, this one is for the girls, okay? Ima mentioned that when you are failing in your exam, you need 2 things. He mentioned 2 things that you can do to help yourself when you feel like you are failing in your exams. This one is for the girls. He mentioned 2 things. I mean, the boys, you can take it and give it to a girl if you want. If you know the answer. If you're a boy and you know the answer to, you can take the prize and give it to a girl. He mentioned 2 things. He was talking about how you know you are failing your exams, and then if I say more, I'll give you too much clue. You want to say it?
Causality and social behavioral change.
No, but okay. Let me use it this way. He said you can have one part of that thing and not have the other thing, and which will make you fail your exams. This is the best clue I can give. He said you can have something for that thing and then still fail and not have the. I can hear someone whispering it.
Passion and discipline.
Passion and discipline. That was all. Clap for her. My next question. Are we listening? Those of you who were here yesterday, I need you to tell me the name of the mentor.
Joseph Bacon.
Clap for her. I have like 3 minutes. Wow, this is interesting. And this my questions. It looks like it's too easy for you. Let me consult with him, and maybe he has some questions for us.
Okay.
Ima is going to give us 2 questions.
Hello. Oh, hello. Yeah, so the first thing that I mentioned was the principle of causality. What does that principle state? Or basically, what is it about? Who can tell me what the principle is about?
The person who gives me that answer will get this tote bag. And it has to be accurate, the answer. It has to be accurate.
Principle of causality. What does it talk about?
Please, the principle of causality basically speaks about cause bringing about effects. Nothing just happens. Something must happen for the effect to also.
We want to give you the tote bag with sanitary pads inside.
He will get it with a sanitary pad, so you can give the sanitary bag to a female friend.
You can give it to your friend. This is what part of the financial benefits Gideon was talking. The financial benefits for relationship that somebody was talking about. Okay. I also mentioned I said that how you behave is influenced by something. Some people are extroverts, some people are introverts, some people are loud. What is that thing that influences how we behave?
Temperament.
I can hear you.
Temperament.
Again.
Temperament.
Term what?
Temperament.
You have to get the term right.
Temperament.
Pardon?
Temperament.
Temperament. Can you spell it?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Temperame.
Spelling bee. Again.
Tempa.
Finish it.
Tam.
Oh, they've confused you. Okay.
Tam.
Oh.
Tempa.
She's under a lot of pressure.
She's under a lot of. Please put your hands together for her. She got it right. It's temperament. Everybody say temperament. So it's TEM. PDA. Your mouth or sana. It's not PORO. PERAMENT. Yeah, tempera. I thought you get. So it's your temper. Temperament. You understand? Okay.
Last two questions.
So I was saying that in order to, we're talking about how to find your path. I said there are a few things that you can do. I mentioned about 3 things. What's the first thing that I mentioned?
You mentioned 3 things. You said first we should ask ourselves, what are your passions? Then what are your strengths?
I said 1.
Your passion.
What is your passion? Or what? So what is your passion? Good. Please put your hands together for it. Then the second one. She has said it. So what is your passion? Or what are you passionate about? Yes.
The second question was, what are your strengths?
What are your
Strengths.
What are your strengths? Good. Then what's the third thing?
Know your purpose.
Oh, but she has said it. The last one. No. There be a surprise master here. No, but still. And the prize master in 2 answer. Hey.
The third one is your weaknesses.
Your
weakness.
Good. So, what are you passionate about? Please put your hands together for her. Oh. So, I'm giving my closing remarks. What are you passionate about? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Then when it comes to the temperaments, we have 4. We have a sanguine, a melancholic, a choleric, and then a phlegmatic. When you go and read about it, there are tests that will help you know which type of temperament you are, and it will help you in your life. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Ima once again. Did you learn a lot from his sessions today? Are you taking something home? Are you going to sign up to the Truster AI app and use it for your homeworks? Who said no? Anyway, this is the end of our mentorship sessions at Chemu Senior High Technical School. Clap for yourselves. You girls have been amazing. We've been here for 2 days and you have been very, very supportive. For that, we want to appreciate you. Our next stop is Accra Girls SHS. We'll be there from tomorrow and then Friday. The STEM Festival is proudly sponsored by Truster AI, Jupe Money Transfer, GTP, and YFM. And of course, this is a Primetime production. Once again, I appreciate you for your time and your patience. If you want to follow us on our socials and continue watching the mentorship sessions, just go to our Facebook, our YouTube, and our IG pages. You'll see all there is to see about the mentorship sessions and the STEM Festival. We hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.